Hey everybody, Mark Salas here at Best Realty. I got Travis Harrington with Benton Capital. So today we're going to talk to you about a direct lender and a mortgage broker. They're two different things. Travis has been on both sides of the house, so
Absolutely.
tell us a little bit about the difference, because a lot of people don't understand the difference. They don't even know what it
Right,
is.
that there is a difference.
Yeah,
right?
that there is a
Yeah,
difference.
so really a direct lender is an entity that has, effectively they have their own money and they're lending their own money. So they have one option. They have their own underwriters, their own everything, their own guidelines and overlays on top of what might be out there for the different loan types.
Okay.
And they have to stick within that wheelhouse, right? A mortgage broker has the opportunity to go to multiple different lenders.
Okay, so they might have different loan types, or not even loan types, just different options for the buyers.
because you know that direct lender, I may actually be able to use that same direct lender
Okay.
that somebody else would be stuck with. But if they have an overlay that my client doesn't fit, I can take that client to somebody else.
Okay.
So I have more options, and which also gives me options too with interest rate. A direct lender has their rate and that's it.
Oh, really? So could you have a different rate from that? So I know we talked a while back that you work with Company A, and you can get a price working for Company A, but then as a broker, you had a completely, it was like opened up for you. You have different options available.
And I actually had, I found many times I am able to get a better rate as a broker than I did as a direct lender. So
that's crazy.
Right, with the same company.
Okay, what
So-
about closing costs? That's one thing people are always
Sure.
concerned about.
Yep.
How's that playing into it?
Well, and so closing costs in general doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You hear all the radio ads. You hear all the free mortgage. We pay your closing costs. Yada yada. It's not true.
Okay.
It's either in your interest rate or you're paying the costs.
Okay.
Just how it works.
All right.
There's always cost. Transfer ownership of a home, there's an expense to do that, and then there's also an expense to acquire a loan. So you're doing two things at the same time. So there's always a cost for that.
Okay.
Now, direct lenders, the most lenders, well, actually any lender is going to charge something like a processing fee, an underwriting fee. They all term it a little bit different, but those fees are there. If they aren't there, your rate tends to be a little bit higher than if it was there.
Okay.
So and between a brokerage and a direct lender, actually as a broker we have a little bit more flexibility.
Gotcha.
Yep.
That makes sense.
We don't have to charge certain fees, or there's certain fees that we don't have. Most lenders still charge it. When we take somebody to that lender, they'll have their underwriting fee or whatever it is. But I have found that on the broker side, the overall costs tend to be less.
Okay, all right, sounds good. So ultimately, that helps the buyer.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're able to get into the house. So rates, sometimes those could be less as well.
Yep, rates tend to be a little bit better. Yep.
Okay, all right, and then how does it work at the closing table? So
Sure.
tell us the difference, because I know that's a huge difference.
Yep,
But as a
and
consumer, do they know?
Right, as a consumer, they probably have no idea. But I
Okay.
do know, having been on both sides of the aisle now, that it is a little bit more work on my side to be a broker to get somebody from contract to closing.
Okay.
Takes more work on my side,
Why is that?
because there's more cogs in the process, more moving parts.
Okay.
And so that's where it comes into play, where I have to be able to manage those parts better as a broker, because I'm managing somebody else's company, basically. They're doing the process, they're underwriting it, they're trying to get it to closing, and I am not part of that company. I'm a third party, right?
Okay, but
So-
you're just pushing everything along.
Right, but I'm keeping it going. So
Okay.
so it ends up being more work on my side, but as far as the consumer knows, they have no idea.
Okay.
So
Yeah, in their mind, they're getting a mortgage.
they're getting a mortgage.
Yeah,
yeah.
we got money to buy a house,
Right,
take care of
yeah.
it. But what's the difference? And this is
Sure, and,
Yeah, this is
and,
the
and it
thing.
is generally, I get a better interest rate for my consumer and lower costs.
Okay.
So,
All right, that makes sense. So I tell you what, if you guys are interested in having more of a conversation with Travis, we're going to have his information on this video. He can help you out. He can shoot you a couple different rates.
Absolutely.
Talk to you about different companies that he works with and all the benefits that go along with it. So thank you very much, Travis.
yeah, absolutely.
All right.